Well, fish is healing, I believe. So.
Who's dropping out? I've had a go.
Sorry, what was that?
I've had a go. Who's dropping out? So shall I drop out?
Well, Dave can't get in, so see him out.
We're doing one of the tricky new ones.
I believe that was the plan.
What are you doing?
Old Grief Hold.
We've not even been in before, but
You look like you could take on a Dune Ripper. Fungal, their leader.
if I'm going, I better bring me Hitty Hardy.
My comrade.
Wait 5 minutes while I get some drink.
Aye. The bottle's too big to keep in the house, blame it. I'm watching your stream, Fish, to keep me entertained. You're just standing there. Better. Oh, I hate it when you hear your voice played back at you and you think, who's that talking? Oh, it's me. Don't sound like that.
I sound like a chipmunk compared to my real voice.
Well, no, the thing is that is your real voice, that's how everyone else hears you.
It's a scary thought.
So, who's coming?
I assume I'm sitting it out, yeah? That's what
I don't know. I mean, David, because he hasn't got the thing. I don't know who else is.
Fogme's Hold is actually Craglorn. Do you need one of the DLCs for that?
For the instance, yeah. So yeah, we need Nick or Rob.
Go for it, Rob.
Are you there, Rob? Looks like it might have to be you, Nick.
Well, a minute ago we had 6 and now we barely get a 4 together. Do you want to start the invites?
Yeah, well, I don't know which, depending who's coming, I don't know which character I'll be on, but I'll invite you.
I was going to bring me Bowmaster, for want of a better word.
Really weird how you say use a long A in Master, not anything else. Never understood that about you. Yorkshire, northeastern types.
Yeah, it was. R's. Always use long R's. Some of us have long R's as well.
So, Nick, Rob?
So I've disappeared.
Well, he said about half an hour ago, do you want to swap in for me, Beckett? So I assume he was stepping out then. He hasn't said anything since.
Right, okay.
So, Mon, do you plaster a wall or plaster it?
Say again?
What about?
Plaster.
It's just weird. You don't use that that A sound in any other words that don't end in aster.
That's just wrong.
Well, that's a Manchesterism, that wrong. This is over.
Sorry, go.
They seem to overstate the G sounds for some reason. And they're the only people I know that say buzz.
Don't deflect. It's your accent we're criticising at the moment.
Oh, I know.
I didn't know people in the northeast today. I've heard people like Jeffrey Boycott and Sean Bean in his natural accent say master. But they're from Yorkshire, South Yorkshire.
I can't think of anybody locally that uses like Master, but at work, people from other areas virtually all said Master.
Yeah, well, most of the country does. Anyway.
So you should we're the only part of the country that pronounces things properly.
Well, no, Southeast obviously will say Master, some of them.
But
they're wrong too, so.
They use a long A for everything else as well, like glass and castle. Bastard. Right, I'll use the Dungeon Finder. Oh, I'm in. Quest, yeah.
Stranger, friend, take up my call. We've beaten the
Just realised I haven't got the quest.
and minotaurs. You have courage to match the daughter of Jarl Skjoralmor, and I'm no deserter, if that's what doesn't matter.
It's been enough delay so far, though.
I think this is the quest. So it's an Undaunted thing as well.
Alright.
It's a pledge, yes.
Yeah, okay. But I haven't got that, so.
Well, we haven't started, so do you want? Should we pop out and pop back in again?
John's getting some Undaunted rep, I'm not bothered. Personally.
Beckett Nick doesn't have the quest, doesn't have the pledge.
It wasn't me who started it.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
I'm not bothered either.
Don't be daft, it'll take 2 minutes. Come on, let's go back out.
These two should just be able to leave and come back in. If we need to go anywhere.
Okay, I'll port back to you then. I mean, on the off chance we make it all the way through, snigger.
Last week's wasn't so bad, was it? I mean, it wasn't ultra easy, but you know.
Not healing a cat, am I?
You're basically a vet.
Well, it is a vet dungeon, isn't it?
Wow. It isn't, thankfully, in this case, but... At least you dressed up.
Well, you know, you gotta look the part.
Called you away from a dinner party, did we?
Is there a doctor in the house?
Intriguing. Kill the siege mammoth.
That sounds fun. Stay away from those horns. Expect there might be a certain amount of charging involved.
After all these years, me nuts have dropped.
Oh, you're healing 2 cats.
Two cats out there.
I'm in heaven.
Bleed like the sheep you are!
How's it hiding up there?
See that thing that flew over us?
Wasn't that big? Mini boss here somewhere. Oh yeah, Morig Bulblood.
Is this all they've brought? On my mark! Drive them out! Leave nothing standing!
Res plugs. Oh.
was that then?
Some kind of explosion on me.
Bit of Healy kit from there. Ah, it's Siege Mouth. One sec, can I just change ability?
Got extra horns and everything.
This looks like it's going to be a mammoth task. Was it mammoth tusk?
I am streaming, you know.
Shame will live forever. Okay.
Looks like you can't target the actual top.
Or
Couldn't target
lead the
it.
boss.
Yeah, no.
You weren't trying to shoot the stuff at the sides, were you?
Earlier on, yeah, but we had to cut the sword stopped.
Gurund didn't send you locked down from Sovngarde, I hope. We owe you. Torek, prepare them for what's to come. Stone watch over you.
Yes, my thing.
The east and north gates won't hold much longer. I will lead our people to safety. Buy me time. We'll fall back to the halls of the dead.
Any who bleeds with me, a bastard union of Reachmen and Minotaur tribes. Their ilk are raiders and opportunists. Might seem a bad omen for certain, but Irika has the right of it. Fight with no fear. No more cowering in the home, North swine.
Ours for the taking!
Guys, we're going two different directions.
No, just looking on. I found some torchwood for that in a heavy sack, so it's well worth it.
Divines have mercy!
No more cowardice in your old lord swine!
Yeah, that's early stuff.
I went back to Resmond and got killed. There was a thing spammed me. Back where we came in, that's it.
Missile to death on the way.
Yeah, similar.
It's obviously best just to leg it and stay in the middle.
We have to kill them all at once, don't we?
They're coming.
Accept your fate.
We are the North.
If you stand in their green stuff, you get a special buff.
Our bond.
Doesn't seem to be very beneficial, huh?
Not you. We hold the power of Ernanon within us.
Can't contain us.
Ernanon determines when I die, not you.
You sustain us. Accept your fate.
We are the North, fools.
Wonder if you have to drag them to the circles.
Stand in it. Take their buff off them.
Accept your fate.
Ernanon determines when I die, not you.
You can't contain us.
Okay, we need someone standing in a yellow circle every time one appears. So we get one down, yellow circle appears under them, someone needs to stay in it. And then the next one, and then we might be able to keep them down. So perhaps as Mond and Fish and Fran are arranged, they should stand in the first two.
Which way we're going? Clockwise, anti-clockwise.
What is it?
Doesn't matter as long as we kill one. I'll take the first, you take the second.
Watch your flanks. They're everywhere.
Come stand in this. No, not that one, this one. Over here.
Cannot break our bond.
Can't contain us.
Somebody else stood in mine. Need a res, guys.
Ernanon determines when I die, not you. You cannot break our bond.
Beasts! Monsters! To oblivion with you all! Can't contain us.
Yeah, didn't seem to work on that.
We are the monster fools.
The oath sustains us. Accept your fate.
Kernan determines when I die, not you.
Can't contain us.
Kernan determines when I die, not you.
The oath sustains us. Accept your fate.
We've got to kill them faster. Go and kill the other ones.
We are mortal fools.
Can't contain us.
We are immortal fools.
Can't contain us.
Kernan determines when I die, not you.
Divines have mercy.
What are we missing?
Can't contain us.
We are immortal fools.
Good stuff, so let's get them down exactly at the same time. So.
This area where I am lights when you're hit. Right in the middle of
The
it.
stone circle lights up when all three are down.
Can't contain us. Don't look back.
We are immortal
Fourth person in that
fools.
area when it happens.
The oath sustains us. Accept your fate.
We are immortal fools.
Yeah, maybe the other person into the last area. I don't know. Come go to the gold area. Does that work?
The oath sustains us. Accept your fate.
Stand you everyone.
Let's just look this up.
We are immortal fools.
Oh, we killed one.
Yeah, I got it.
Kernan
When you've got the
determines when
buff,
I die,
run into the
not
glowy
you.
area.
Kernan determines when I die, not you.
follow you so they don't overlap when we go road. Oops. Oh, you've seen me. No, it's not again.
Might be the other one. The other one. There's 3 areas. The one that I'm stood next to has already been done. Okay, not entirely sure what we're doing either.
Yeah, and I think Fisher's calling it. Basically, one of the circles is lighter than the others when you stepped into the buff, and that's what it's in for. That kind of cool.
Maybe you have to make 4 of us do it and take each one in turn. See to me when he got the yellow lines or whatever. That was when it actually became killable, it seemed.
Well, every time we killed one, we stood in the thing, got activated, and went to the brightest light. It automatically killed it.
Yeah, exactly.
Every time we killed it.
They're monsters! All of them!
Divine, have mercy!
Well, at least we did it without looking it up. Anyway, that must be a difficult bit. It's just the Hall of the Dead now.
The worst that could happen in there, eh?
Now the
Fear
rich
worse
dogs
than that.
defile our honored dead. They are not beasts, they are vermin. I will protect these people. The Draga must be cleansed before they claim any more lives.
Some kind of purifying bless here. side corridor? Oh no, it lasts only for a few seconds.
Do we have to do anything with that urn?
Well, it gave me a big glowy thing. None of these are targetable, so I'm not... Don't just go...
Okay. Probably important later.
Clear the way to the Jarl's Hall. There's nothing to avoid voice until the Reachmen corrupted it with their vile rituals.
There's a person talking.
Our
We can
walls
talk to her
still
and ask
glow
her
with the
questions.
power of the divines, so this place
Jesus
might yet
basically
be
said, go
cleansed.
and clear the corridor, as far as I can tell.
Pray at the urns of the honored dead, and accept the blessing. With any luck, Torek and some others, the warriors
Clearing
of
down
Orc
this
will
dead
defend
end.
their Jarl.
The quest straight ahead of us down those stairs and left.
There's another cleansing pot down there. You can see it at the end. Might go rid of spirits, I'm not sure.
Then and now.
Chest here, I'm just opening.
Well spotted.
Actually, I thought it was a trunk. Just happened to be a chest.
Well, I'm sure all will become clear about the strange glowy jars.
Tried to use one and then run to the next lot of ghosts, but they just turned into baddies. Has come back. Oh.
Did you hear the news tonight, by the way?
What about?
About 20,000 FC Cologne fans are going absolutely mental in London. They only had 3,000 tickets. They were discussing the possibility of abandoning the game. It got so bad.
From the perfume.
Hunting grounds call.
It's a bit too similar to the stuff that's coming out of the bodies, the purifying thing. I was trying to get it on the bodies.
It's quite enthralling, isn't it?
This suggests something that light's coming at them when they die.
There we go. We can dispense the bodies with it.
Okay. We'll do down here.
On backwards. Unless it's for a reason.
I don't know, we're told the cleanser. I don't know if this is part of it.
Shore's bones, more spirits. Cleanse those corpses before any more Draugr block our escape.
There's another jar off to the right there.
Okay, I can cleanse a few from that.
We won't be safe while there are bodies for these spirits.
Weak little Jarl, see how your kingdom burns.
Okay, that did it.
Vengeance.
The boss up now.
In my come from my throne. My dead body.
Ooh, okay.
Couldn't get out of the circle that kept following me.
Yeah. Got a circle that kept following me, then it kind of went solid in the middle. So I assume maybe you let it follow you for a bit and then roll out of the middle bit, or get out of the middle bit. Your favourite kind of fight? Red circles or red circles in the middle?
It's all Wrath of the Fallen. And it said hints, leaving the vengeful dead where they lie will only make the retribution.
Okay, so maybe when we kill these ads, did they have the glowy light coming up out of them?
Didn't see it.
Yeah.
1 second.
I've got a green circle around me.
Mond, you just clicked on one of them. That's how we've been cleansing the bodies the whole instance.
I hadn't seen.
And I may spare your king.
So Mond, the mechanic is those urns give us that big glowy thing, and when we go over a body that's also got the glowy stuff over them, you can hit X and it destroys the body. But we've already done that. That's what spawned the boss.
Right.
Yeah, well, like I say, if we notice during the fight that the ads that we kill have that, then obviously one of us can go over and earn them. But I can't say that I noticed.
I didn't see one. I was looking for it. All we had was those red things. I had a guy walking towards me. I'm wondering whether or not he walked slowly and he got to me and blew me up. Mind you.
Blue circle with me.
Well, yeah. I noticed that there was a normal red circle following me, and then it went kind of into a solid red circle just before it exploded and killed me. So you must have to watch out for that and get out of the middle of it, I suppose.
The one on me was perfectly around me as I moved. I was trying to move away, and I was centered on it. It moved exactly the same speed as me. But let's try again. Let's see what happens.
What are you waiting for?
I like it. It's a boss that knows we're in here. Kill the ads first.
I like it, isn't he? Waiting for us to start.
We'll we'll kill the ads and then we'll bring everybody over to one of the urns and I'll try an urn. I'm not sure. Those red... What did we learn earlier? We learned that we weren't allowed to cross each other with the big red stuff because it blew up and we blew up worse. We've now got red things again.
Yeah, so obviously you don't want 2 of those on you, but one of them on was enough for 3 of us, wasn't it? So did you notice that there's in the middle of the red circle you're in went a solid red just before you died? Because I noticed
didn't. Well, let's try again. We'll learn a bit more this time. We know what to look out for. Nick, Munch, you ready?
I think he's AFK as
I'm back.
Okay.
Sorry, what were the conclusions there?
Not really, but I don't know if you noticed, but when you got the circle that followed you, it was just a normal circle, and then after a while you got a solid red circle within it, and then 3 of us died. So maybe when you see it go turn to a solid red circle in the middle, just roll out of it or something. That's us. As much as I can offer at this stage.
I felt that the circle was centered on us immediately and moved with us, but we'll see. Let's see what happens.
The initial circle certainly did, yeah.
Ah, right, I didn't see the other one. Alright, cool. Right, okay, so we get a circle, we know we've got to keep moving.
Yeah, and watch out for another circle appearing inside it, because I think that's what killed us.
Okay, doke.
Okay, yeah, so he has got the thing, so I'm going to cleanse this one.
Keep your filthy paws off my honored dead. I'll avenge my own. 100 more.
Okay, I got it.
Need to cleanse it.
Get him up.
Res me.
Something like that.
Oh, well done. Hadn't I? So that's a combination of ad watching. I didn't have to do much healing actually.
I was busy trying to just keep them occupied.
Okay. So the ads.
Moving with me.
Can you hear me?
Sorry, say again.
Right.
Yeah, go ahead.
As we killed the ads, they became those fluorescent bodies. So what I was doing as you killed them, I was grabbing one of the urn things, getting the buff, and using it on the bodies. If you didn't, for everybody that was still around, the pain was more when we exploded. So we could survive it by getting rid of the bodies. So it's a combination. You've got to DPS the ads down, and then where the ads died, so it's best to group them so that you can just use one urn to get rid of all the bodies in one go. If you don't, I had to run around like mad looking for the bodies to burn. So that was the key. I realised after the first one that there were bodies all over the place, and that our explosion damage was proportional to the number of mobs that were still around.
Okay, good stuff.
Yeah, tidy up as you go.
Well deducted. Right, let's push on. Did you, Stephen?
All your halls will crumble.
Where's your... no, it is.
Do like a nice neat mob pile.
Well, they're running away from you, Nick.
Trying to use my pinning ability to keep as many in one place as possible.
Perfect.
Ah, there are these big lads again.
We'll be alright now, we got the job. See, it's it looks friendly.
I said to keep the fight out there.
Right, 1 sec before we start.
Nor your leechmen. We've won then?
Is mine. Volklich burns, as will you.
Ooh, okay.
That's definitely a big lad.
This guy's gonna have some red circles.
Looks like a red circle kind of a guy, doesn't it?
He does. He's gonna have a frontal attack, you think?
Yeah, might do a bit of stomping. Maybe a charge too.
We'll put it past him, being a bull.
Might have bullies special prize.
Hey, that's these red circles. All these. Okay.
Well, alright then.
Not entirely sure what was going on there, but just a lot of stuff.
It's kind of not some damagey stuff that wasn't quite enough to kill you, and then lots of stuff to kill.
I think there was a mechanic where pretty much like 3/4 of the middle was red stuff you want to get out of, and then there's an effect around the outside that would kill you if you waited too long to come back in again.
This was not your fight, but you chose to take it up when my father, Jarl Skjorolmor, is dead.
Another trophy.
But Falkreath lives another day.
And so it shall.
I need a house.
Stand for it, my Jarl. Have to come down.
So I am. Then let it be known on this day that these warriors stand as my thanes, and that deeds shall be sung in my realm for generations to come.
Long live Jarl Skjorolmor. Long live the saviors of Falkreath.
Back in a minute.
Is this another one of those annoying instances where you have to run 2 million miles to get out?
For done, I suppose you just go back to my house, can you? Still, nice work with absolutely no guides or hints whatsoever there. It's nice to do it that way sometimes.
Indeed.
It looked like there was a way out there, but it's the fence was, so the gate was locked.
Primary residence for the win. This was my second choice for a hoe.
Which one?
Taking this one.
Oh, my gaff.
Yeah. Just seemed to have the right location, right size. Nearly. I went for something a bit more decadent because you wanted a bloody beach.
That's very nice it is too.
No, but it's in the middle of nowhere and it's pointless. Alright, I'm gonna
This is a nice cozy area, this. I do like this. Imagine myself sitting here.
I'm gonna have to start in my place.
Get those trophies on the wall. I need some more. I need some more wall lighting. Can't see half my trophies.
Probably best you don't. just going to go and hand that in and get the key.